and we're gonna play double Razor Bite. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. Razor Bite, double incisor. Oh, this is gonna be juicy. What's going on, Axie fam? Elijah here, back with another video, and today we're going to be looking at a couple of classic builds that you can get for what I think is a fairly reasonable price these days. People are wondering, they want to get into the game, they're curious about what teams to buy, so I'm going to give a few suggestions. Now bear in mind, I have a lot of videos on starter teams, so if you want to go back after watching this and explore other options, feel free to do so. But today I want to point out a few Axies that I bought today, and I'm going to assemble some teams with them and play a few games to provide examples of how to get started, what to do, and I'm approaching this from a new player perspective as well. So I'm going to be playing on a fresh account where we will start from scratch with the MMR so we can look at what you guys might be facing coming into the game brand new. So first up, we have this tank. This is my top recommendation for starting out. Now it's going to have Pumpkin, Sirius, Cactus, and Hot Butt. It's a phenomenal moveset, high damage, high shield. You can disable their mouth cards with Hot Butt, which can potentially give you that early energy steal lead because they're not going to be able to play Sirius the round after you play Hot Butt. Phenomenal tank, and right now you can get one for under a tenth of an Ethereum. When you're buying Axies, make sure that you always search for the specific parts that you're looking for. So in this case, you would head over to the marketplace, select marketplace, go to parts, type in Pumpkin, Sirius, Hot Butt, and Prickly, okay? And we can see the floor price. So the most affordable one right now is 0.09 Ethereum, and that's the one that you would want to buy. Don't overspend on Axies. That's the plant we're going with. So at the midline position, I picked up this beast for 0.1 Ethereum, and it is just going to be a full throttle damage beast, Jaguar, double nut combo, and dual blade. Our objective here is going to be to thrash through that tank and set us up for a strong mid to late game with our backliner. A slightly more affordable option right now is just going to be the classic Rimp Beast double nut with Ronin. And this is a great starter build as well because you're going to be gaining energy with Imp, and that can just sort of help you manage the game, especially as there's a lot of moving parts and you're trying to learn what to do. So either or, I think this might be a little harder to find, especially for the 0.1 Ethereum price point. If I go ahead and type in dual blade and a double nut combo, another good option is one with Risky Beast here. So you can either go Risky Beast or Jaguar. Both will do just fine. But as we can see, we're already ticking up the price here to 0.12, and there isn't another one with Jaguar on the market. So the one I got today for 0.1, and it might be that if you're looking to save a little money, then you go with the classic Rimp, which is still a very solid build. Now we can get to the fun part, which are a couple of reptiles I bought today. This is going to be our backliner. Now, often on the backliner, you want a zero cost to be able to get rid of stuns that you might face in 1v1 scenarios. So this time we're going with the green thorns, and most of the time you also want Chomp to go with it for the 3-card stun combo. Even if you only have 2 energy, you can use the zero cost and still get stuns off on your opponent. I thought this was an awesome find for 0.1 Ethereum. It's a 45 speed. That means you're going to be going first against pretty much every reptile that you faced, all the beasts that you might face in a 1v1 scenario. And then if you're up against an aqua or a bird, you have the class advantage. So Cerastus does extra damage since they're pretty much always going to be faster than you. Iguana gives you an energy a lot of the time versus aquas because they have things like goldfish and risky fish, which make them buffed up, and you gain an energy when an Axie is buffed with Iguana. So pretty sick backliner. We're balanced here. We have the beast damage, which is good against tanks, reptiles. We have reptile, which is good against aqua bird. I went ahead and got one other super cool reptile. I gotta say, it doesn't have the Chomp, which I do think in the long run, Chomp is probably the way to go, but I couldn't resist for 0.09 Ethereum is what I paid. We have some really interesting things happening here. Incisor applies speed down, which means if we're facing something faster than us, we can manipulate their speed so that in the following round we go first. We have a bird part, which is going to help out if we end up facing a beast in a 1v1 scenario because this will do tons of damage to it. And there's that tricky thing where we get a bonus if we attack first, so there's some synergy there. We slow the opponent, we go first, we get a damage bonus, and then Razor Bite is just a fun card. If you're up against an aqua and they're doing damage to you, you end up gaining like over 100 health when you attack them with Razor Bite. So I had to do it. And we're going to switch out these reptiles in a couple different games. We'll play some with this 45 speed monster, and then we'll switch over to the white Razor Bite rep. And we'll keep the beast and plant the same on those teams. The final composition we'll be looking at is a bird. So this will be a classic beast bird. It's very popular amongst new players. It's a little easier to step right into and start playing with. I would say I actually recommend the reptiles over the bird just because of the fact that you will run into so many birds, and reptiles have a huge advantage in that 1v1. So it's an opportunity for you to kind of get a leg up on a lot of the early opponents you'll be facing as you climb the ranks. That being said, if you're set on doing the beast bird build, it is a lot of fun. It can be really powerful, and this bird is my top recommendation. If you pick it up, I'd say that it will also give you an advantage in those beast bird matchups because it's most certainly going to be better than a lot of the lower tier options. And the other thing is that they're going for way cheaper than they used to. I mean, this used to cost 0.3, 0.4 Ethereum. You can get it now for as low as like 0.11. Now, when those show up on the marketplace, they tend to go quickly. I picked this one up for that price an hour ago, and now we can see we're already back to 0.14. So don't force it. Don't stretch out to go and get this bird. If you find a deal on it and you're really wanting to play Beast Bird, great, pick it up. If not, try out some of the other builds I recommend, or perhaps this beast reptile we're going to look at today. The second best bird option to this is the eggshell blackmail combo again, but you have swallow this time instead of the post fight. And the post fight is just so strong. It's a 0 cost, does 140 damage. It's just sick. So those are some options to think about as far as the bird, but let's just jump into the action. Let's play around, mix some things up, and see what we can do with these Axies that I bought today. One final thing, if you're thinking about buying your first team, run it by the Axie Infinity Arena Discord. You can see some people asking what's best position for this team. People ask a lot about compositions, what they should do, and we're here to help. I try to help out here. Indez is really active in the arena chat, so double check in there before you go out and buy your first team. So I've now set up the 3 teams that we're going to play some games with. The first Beast Rep combo, the second one here, and then the third will be the Beast Bird. So let's jump into the arena and see what we can make happen. This is a cool looking team, I'm not going to lie. All right, we get our first opponent here. We're up against a very interesting combo. So this is 2 plants and a bird in the back. Now this is typically what happens when you start off in the game. You see some weird stuff. This guy's got pincer, strawberry, a shield, and a little damage. At the midline, we've got more heals, this is a really bizarre team. So it's nice that we've got this damage beast, though. That's really going to serve us well. Round 1 here, don't really have any great plays. I'm going to go ahead and pass and kind of save up here for these beast cards. He discards Hot Butt. Bit annoying, but we can live with it. Let's see. The thing about this team is that there isn't really any immediate threat anywhere. So, you know what? I think I am just going to go ahead and unleash a ton of damage here. I'm going to play all beast cards. I'm going to play a bird card on the back and prickly. I need to go for the kill if I'm going to do this. I can't half-ass it because he's got the heal up front. Okay, he does brick wall, which could be problematic, but let's see if it's enough here. Now, it's going to be a ton of damage with our beast, that's for sure. The problem is I kind of forgot that he goes before our plant, so he's going to have an opportunity to heal here. The midliner plays swallow. Okay, great. No heal. That's massive. This tank is going to be going down. And our guy up front is still alive. So we're in a pretty good position at this point. Kind of interesting, just because this guy also has forms of heal on him. He also has carrot, which I haven't seen yet, so he could play that and regain energy. So I actually think I'm just going to be a little disruptive here and just play the pumpkin and see if that can screw him up a little bit in terms of him trying to kill me. So yeah, he's going to have to use multiple cards here, not just the one to get the kill. He plays cuckoo and carrot, so I actually think I live again. Okay, I last stand, so this is good. This is still disrupting his tempo. The bad part is we're going to draw more plant cards, which we're not really thrilled about. I think I pass here again and try to get these beast cards off next round. Maybe not. Maybe I go for them now. I'm going to risk it and pass. Yeah, this is definitely going to be rough for me here because I think my beast goes down, but now I have to play these cards. He does have attack down on his bird, so my beast actually might live here. We really, really need him to. And I actually think I play everything on the reptile too, because in this 1v1, if we can get there, we have a huge advantage. So getting rid of this tank is priority number one. So I'm going to go for it. Okay, 3 bird cards. That means we're going to live. Ah, he's playing Egg Bomb. Okay, fair enough. That just means that... Oh no, oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so close. Oh my gosh, the crit. It's a bit unfortunate because now all these beast cards go to that bird. Man, that was a crazy round. Holy crap. All right, now we're in a situation. He's got no energy steal, but he also has quite low damage. It's going to be really, really hard for him to kill me here. So only having 2 energy and knowing he's got the heals and, you know, can put up shield, regain energy if I break carrot, I'm going to pass and stock up. All right, here we go. He plays 3 cards. He's not going to regain the energy from carrot, so happy with the decision to pass here. And I think this is like everything that he had in the tank. Now I can work on getting a kill. You know what I'm actually thinking about doing? I'm actually thinking about passing again, going up to 6 energy and getting off 2 rounds back to back where I play 4 energy attack. I think he's going to heal, so I'm just going to pass. Cuckoo, cuckoo, and then what? Gosh, that's a lot of shield. Is that cuckoo? 1 carrot, 1 heal. So he put up so much shield. That play really worked out. I was anticipating a round similar to that, and we didn't give him back the energy. So I'm pretty proud of myself so far. Let's see if we can finish it off. So I think now I go damage, damage. Probably gonna really need some shield here as well. So I'm gonna play these. I mean, I think he's only down to 2 energy. What does that mean for us? It means we're probably gonna survive whatever damage he throws at us. So I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, 2 energy. He'll probably get energy back. Those must be, oh, those aren't carrots. So these are heals. So here's my point. I wanted to get in a position where I could unload an entire clip and then do it again. Ah, man, is he just going to spam heals the rest of the game? I think I might have enough here, though. I'm definitely going to need the damage from the bird here. Okay, I'm going this route this time. I'm going to shield up a little bit more. This is going to be an annoying 1v1, but I think we've got him. Yeah, I think he's having a hard time figuring out what to do. Oh yeah, he's going for the double heal again, it looks like. I think we have enough though. That's it. GG. And we had to do it this way, guys. We had to save that round. Oh, 1 cuckoo. Is that cuckoo and heal? I guess 2 cuckoos. He must have not redrawn any heals. So I think he was maybe hoping to survive that round. Probably miscounted my energy. Survive and then brick wall the following round. But we got it done, and that was a big win. Felt really good. Let's fire one up here with the different backline reptile and see how it goes. All right, we got an interesting composition here. We have a very funky plant up front. He's got spoon here to reflect range damage, heal. Bit of an oddball, standard looking beast. This was the other one that I had recommended earlier in the video. And then a bird in the back, which is also a strange one because he's got Sunder armor, which, you know, basically never see because you want your bird to have max damage. Round 1, we get a nice draw on the plant. I actually think I'm going to play all 3 of these cards. So let's go with Prickly, Steel, and then Hot Butt for round 1. He passes, so this is going to be a lot of damage. We're going to steal an energy, so we'll have 3 next round. He'll have 4, and we're also disabling that Zigzag once again. Ooh, nice beast cards. I'm pretty sure I can get away with just 2 cards here. I think I'll do Dual Blade Jaguar. It's about the same amount of damage. This is like 165 a piece. This will be like 170 and 150 something. And then I'll play the pumpkin up front. I'll save these for future combo against the beast perhaps. Yeah, he's going after our tank. I don't think we live through this since it's 2 Ronins. We might last stand, which would be... Oh, no, we do live. Yeah, that pumpkin is huge. Just barely living, which is great. It's going to throw off his whole game plan. He's going to have to spend another round to get through that tank. Our beast is also going to stay alive for 1 more round. So, yeah, definitely going to be looking to get use out of him. And now, I think 172. Yeah, so I definitely think I go with the dual nut combo this time. That'll be significant damage on his beast. So there we go. He's got to use a couple bird cards here to get through the tank. lets us get more value from our beast before he goes down. And in the following round, now the thing about this is that if he does play, some nut cards, he can get shield, which, one reptile card won't get it done. I wonder if I want to guarantee a kill here. Yeah, I'm actually going to do it. This might not be the best move. Okay, fair enough. I just kind of thought that if we end up in this 1v1 versus the bird, I should be able to beat him even with just 2 energy. Now I'm definitely going to go Cerastus Thorns Chomp. Gives us a ton of shield. And we'll get the stun off too. So next round he'll be missing out on at least one of these attacks. Oh my gosh, he passes. He must be low on cards or energy. That's crazy. We're just going to straight up win. I'd be curious to look at this replay afterwards and see what happened. Yeah, here's 4 cards, but it's 4 cards too late. Oh, I know what he was doing. He realized he could brick wall. Something you never see with a bird. Yeah, he could actually brick wall there and stay alive. That's pretty sick. Now, I still think we win though because we're just going to have too much shield. Man, if I'd have thought about that, I would have chomped through his shield last round. Let's make sure we do that this round just to be safe. So it's going to be 3 cards, but that's not going to be enough. We're still going to win. I just never see that high shield move on a bird ever, so I wasn't really prepared for that. And Chomp, finish him off. GG once again. We're on a roll here. So I think that should give you a good idea of how to play the Beast Reptile combo. You're really utilizing that Beast early because he's pretty vulnerable in the mid game. So we're clearing out the tank and we're setting ourselves up for favorable 1v1 scenarios, which you're often going to be in because you're facing a lot of birds, a lot of aquas at this level. So I want to get in at least 1 or 2 games here with the Beast Bird combo and see how this fares versus the competition. All right, so we're up against a plant, aqua, and a bird. Man, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but these are just some ugly Axies. His bird is okay, I guess. I mean, Risky Feather, Let's see. Round 1, I'm going to go Prickly, Steel, and let's just chuck on a Jaguar as well. Start doing some damage up front. Okay, so he passes. That's 3 energy for us next round, 4 for him. Unfortunately, we're kind of falling behind here with the bird. If he draws that before us, we're kind of screwed, the backdoor attack. So I'm actually tempted to sort of hang on to my plant damage because I might really need this plant to help close the game out. Plants do good against aquas and birds, so let's just go with 2 beast cards here and hopefully finish off his tank. Okay, it looks like we do. I think he's saving up for a backdoor. That seems to be what's going on. Again, nothing on the bird. I will chuck this on though because I expect it to die here. If we last stand, then we can get this damage off. And if he does die, it's a 0 cost, so we're not really risking anything by playing it. And as I mentioned before, I think it's going to come down to my tank being useful against these two because the beast sucks versus aquas and birds. So I'm actually going to go with these 3 cards. I'm anticipating a backdoor, which means that he shouldn't kill my plant here. I'm hoping he goes backdoor almost to kill my bird because otherwise if I lose my plant here... Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, so he definitely went for it. I don't think we last stand. I'm pretty sure we're just toast here. Yeah, definitely going to die. And then we're going to put a big hurt here on the aqua, steal an energy. I'm not going to lie. We're fighting an uphill battle here, but I do think we have a shot. Now I think this is the move. Try to finish off this aqua while staying alive. He's going to put up a lot of shield probably. Okay, 102. That's actually not too bad. We're going to reduce a bunch of damage here. This should kill. We need the kill. Okay, looks like we're going to get it. All right, great. So now we do have an actual shot. So I actually think I pass here because he'll either swoop in and kill my beast or he'll go straight into my tank, but I should at least last stand in that scenario, which means in the following round I can play 4 beast cards and kill the bird. And if he kills the beast this round, then I have a shot in the 1v1 with the plant. So I'm just going to pass and see what he does. Passes as well. Very weird. I think if I brick wall, I think my beast can live with tons of shield. 130 shield. Because he can only get 3 bird attacks off. I'm actually going to try this and just go for the win right here, right now. Bit of a guessing game. All right, he goes through the front. Worked out. I'm really happy with how that went down. That felt like a nice win. A little bit of a mind game there, but I figured, you know what? I think I survive. with the beast if he attacks there. Sweet, sweet victory. All right, this is a new account. I'm not really worried about my ranking or anything, so I'm literally just going to queue games until I get into a 1v1 Aqua situation. All right, guys, we got the matchup we were looking for. I wanted this backliner Aqua. I'm going to lead with all these beast damage cards, though. It's a really good draw. Is that a double carrot? That would be so silly. No, okay, 1 carrot. And, ooh, we get the 401 crit. Oh, that's ridiculous. So nice for us. He uses 2 energy, gets 1 back, so he's at 4 this round. We're only at 2, but we don't have to worry about getting energy stolen anywhere else this game. So I'm actually going to... I think I'll get a little more use out of my beast before he dies. Because once we get into the next round, Aqua goes first. He's going to just slash right through my beast. So let's go ahead, drop this nice damage on his beast. I'm going to let my tank go down here. Okay, tank dead. That's to be expected. And now, beast's going to die. You know, we want to kill his beast here. So I think what we'll try to do is swallow and a vine and see if we can take out his beast and then prepare for the 1v1. Okay, great. Beast is going to die. That's huge. So he wisely uses just the right amount, 3 cards to kill my beast. He's going to have tons of energy going into the 1v1, but we are going to have this amazing reptile. Bit of an unfortunate situation that this beast is alive, but I'm just going to play 1 Razor Bite here. If he starts to attack into me with his Aqua, then, you know, he'll end the last stand of the beast, and I'll get some HP back with my reptile. So he just passes. That's fine. All right, next round, he's got to attack us, right? If he does nothing, we're just going to kill him. So he's going to attack us, but not kill us. And we're going to play double Razor Bite. Oh, it's going to be so fun. I can't wait to do this. I'm also going to play double Incisor in case he doesn't, well, he's definitely going to speed up, but let's see here. Do I want to play Swallow? No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, so Razor Bite, double Incisor. Oh, this is going to be juicy. Here he comes. 4 cards. He's going to put on at least 200, almost 300 damage. But look at this. We go down to 172. It's going to be heal for 119, heal for 119. We're practically full health again. I mean, how sickening is that? And we even get the crit to finish him off. Oh my God. That is what I was waiting for. That is what I wanted to showcase with this white demon of a reptile. That felt so good. That's how we want to end the video. I feel like these are some really good options to jump into. Again, I have plenty of other videos on starter teams. I can link some of them in the description. Now, out of the ones we looked at today, if I had to choose, I would actually choose this one here with the beast in the middle and then a reptile in the back that's a high speed, so it's going to have the advantage to go first before beasts. We've got the Chomp combo, which is overall going to be a bit more important than the Razor Bite that we showed in the last game, even though that's really fun to play with. And if you could take it one step further and find one of these on the market that also has an Aqua or a bird part for some damage balance, that would be huge. It can be hard to find them. They're usually quite expensive. You know, this is kind of an example of one, but we don't have the Chomp. But I really love both of these reptiles. And this is realistically a team that you could climb very high with. It is solid. You can learn how to do this really well, get outplays on your opponents. And I think a reptile in the back is going to give you a huge advantage over all these early teams of people who love to run birds. And if you play a bird, it's fun. And I understand if you really want to go for that build, but just remember, you're going to be in a situation where a lot of your games come down to who draws the back door first. Either you kill his bird first or he kills yours. So keep that in mind if you're going to go that direction. All right, that's going to be it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I cover everything Axie Infinity related. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you want to see next. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.